Hey there, Cancer. What's up? What's good? What's happening? Welcome in if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. This is going to be a general collective message for Cancer, the cross-watcher, or anybody else that was drawn here. Please take the messages that resonate, leave the ones that do not. Don't try to force it to fit, y'all. Don't even. This is a general. Only take what resonates. I am doing personal phone call readings right now. Not everybody can afford $50 for a reading, so just email me. It's all in the description box below, and we'll work something out, okay? See what we've got coming through for Cancer at this time. Please and thank you, Spirit. What are the messages for Cancer? Wow, dizzy. I just got really dizzy. Not hot, but dizzy. Five of Wands, conflict at the bottom of the deck. Somebody might be trying to actually throw some kind of well, that's a story. Somebody might actually be throwing something your way. Look, I got the Five of Wands, then the Nine of Cups and the Four of Cups. It's like somebody doesn't want to see you happy. Somebody doesn't want to see you succeed. Eight of Cups, King of Swords. You very well could have cut this person out, walked away. Or they may have tried to walk away and you're like, oh, cool. I mean, I was going to cut you out anyways, but this is like the trash taking itself out. Maybe you actually said that. It was like the trash taking itself out. And now this person is upset. Very upset. Somebody throwing a temper tantrum here, throwing some shade your way. You know, spells and casting and all that, you don't have to be a witch or a warlock or any of that. You don't have to even be aware that you're doing it to do it. It's as simple as, I hope they stub their toe. I hope they step on Legos. I hope they get stuck in traffic with raging diarrhea. Like, that right there is wishing bad on somebody. That right there is planting the seed for something negative to happen to somebody else. You guys might be feeling really dizzy right now. That's actually a bubble of protection I'm feeling. A bubble of protection. They're trying to throw it at you, but it's like the divine is coming in and grabbing it. And they're going to deliver it straight where it came from. I don't really think you have anything to worry about. I think you already have your spiritual protection up. Yeah, because now my forehead's starting to get dry and itchy. So that is a little bit of a spiritual attack. But if anything, they're just going to put you into an ascension. Because you're already working with the divine here. The full moon on the Eight of Cups. We have the full moon in Leo right now. That's a time of release. Letting things go. So if you're trying to send something, you picked the wrong moon phase. And you picked the wrong one. This is not somebody that you can do that to. I kind of feel like the divine is saying, you just sit back. You just sit back, relax, get grounded. Get grounded. We'll take care of this. Cheers to you for doing the work. Somebody's upset about it. It happens, but we've got your back. That's one of the perks of doing the work. Cutting out what you need to or who you need to. This could be somebody that's mad that you're cutting them out. But the behavior they're exuding is, case in point, why you cut them out. You know what I mean? Page of Wands, the Lovers. You made the major decision to move on. This is the Traveler, the Page of Wands. There's also good news. Right? Good news. The divine's got you. You made the right choice. Your emotions aren't flaring here. Look at how calm that water is. You're good. You're really good. This is somebody else, though. Somebody that you walked away from. Somebody that you're no longer friends with or no longer sharing your daily experiences with, right? You're not hitting them up like, hey, what's going on? Let's make some plans this weekend. This is somebody that you just don't deal with anymore. Yeah, because trying to plant a seed with this person These gardens don't prevail. The most that's going to come out of these gardens are weeds. Weeds, man. Weeds. Judgment. That's a final call on who you are sharing your gifts, your blessings, your time, your energy, your resources with. In this person, I think you may have called them out. This could be somebody with anger problems, but you've already overcome that. Yep. So now you're making the logical decision here to keep to yourself. No, you cannot borrow 20 bucks. No, you cannot come over and drink all the whatever wine or beer in my fridge, eat all my food. No, I'm not sharing my resources with you anymore. This is somebody that comes with a lot of complications. This person, it's like their life story. If it were a status, it would be it's complicated. You're not looking for complicated right now. Notice how the camera, the lighting on my camera is adjusting. It's not adjusting outside, it's overcast. And it's solid. It's staying that way. This is how somebody adjusts the energy in the room when they walk in. How do they show up? Literally. 3 of Cups, High Priestess. You already know what you need to do. I feel like you've already done it as well, but now somebody's just irritated. And this is them trying to send something your way, and the divine is grabbing it like, nope, not my Cancers, not my collective. Let's just hand that right back to them. Some of them, I'm literally getting, they're going to receive a dose of their own medicine here. They thought they were in a position to it's like they felt they were in a position to deal you what you deserve. You have a higher play than they do. Your cards are much more advanced than theirs are. Oh my gosh, they're really taking me back right now. The example they're giving me is insane. They're telling me it's like somebody playing with a normal deck of playing cards, which is interesting because for a long chunk of time, tarot was a big fat no-no. So those that had the gift that could read tarot, as it is a closed practice, not everybody can do this, they would use normal playing cards to do it. The only problem with that is those normal playing cards only tell you the minor arcana. There was no major arcana in those cards. The minor arcana are the things that happen on a day-to-day basis in our everyday lives. But the major arcana is the divine energy. Someone does not have that divine energy. They're playing with a normal deck of cards while you are working with the tarot, which also has the divine. Wow. That was wild. Forgive me, some of my guides are very, very ancient, so their examples are like ancient. But that was amazing. I love that they just gave me that. Somebody's not tapped in. They're not plugged in. If they think they are, they're working with the other side. They don't realize where their messages are coming from. I've seen that. I have seen people truly believe that they are gifted, that they are speaking with the divine. And I'm like, did you even hear what just came out of your mouth? Did you even hear what you just said? Like, do you realize what you said? Especially if you've already had conversations with this person about that. I had somebody, I had somebody was being really mean to me, right? And another person in the spiritual community was talking about I got permission to cast a specific spell on them, I said that's fear-mongering. Do not do that, especially on my behalf. And I stopped telling them my business. I stopped talking to them about what was going on because they were doing really messed up things with that information. Because I get the fact that they wanted to stand up for me and that I didn't really deserve what happened and they got upset about it and wanted to help me. But the way they went about it was absolutely not how you're supposed to go about it. And I've talked with that person before about it, so I knew something was really weird with them. Come to find out, they're not in touch with divine energy at all. Do they have gifts and abilities? Yeah. Yeah. But not from the divine. And they are now being stripped of all of it because they've been using it for bad reasons. Some of you guys might know somebody where this is their last day in the light. And by that, I mean they've done too much negative with their gifts and abilities that they are going to be stripped of their gifts and abilities. They're going to be a muggle, essentially. They've been warned. They've been told, stop it. But do they stop it? No. No, they don't. They're too angry. This is a very young soul. They have not reincarnated here many times. Very, very young soul. The older souls, you can tell when somebody has been here many lifetimes because they've learned lessons. They don't want to cast spells like that. They don't want to get vengeance like that. They're not angry like that. You know what I'm saying? They've learned the lessons. Their soul is an old soul. Why? Because they have a broader spectrum of what life really is, how it really works. They'll have a deeper connection with the divine. It's totally different from a new soul who is just sticking their toes in the water. They don't quite know how the world works yet. Think of it like children and adults. Adults know what's up, but they also know how to move. Children don't know. You got to look both ways before you cross the road, sweetie. They don't know these things. So who's really teaching them? I think you were trying to teach them and they weren't having it because they didn't like it. One of the biggest narcissists in my life asked me, what is karma? Instantly, I knew this is not going to end well. So I just kind of spit it out. They're like, why are the people that did me wrong not getting their karma? And I was like, you're not going to like this, but just straight up, stop talking shit. Let the universe handle it. You've taken it into your own hands. You've spread the truth. You've spread the light. There's nothing for the divine to come in and shine the light on now. You did it for them. You have to stop talking shit. She didn't like that, and we are no longer speaking. But it's the truth. So if you guys do feel like you're being attacked right now, you're actually in this bubble of protection. And any bubble of protection, if you think of it as an actual bubble, there's going to be a little distortion between you and everything outside of you, right? Your intuition is telling you there's a third energy here. There's me, there's the divine, and then there's this third energy. This third energy is this very upset individual who's about to learn a really harsh lesson. They're probably going to reincarnate with Scorpio rising because they did too much negative with their gifts and abilities that they're not even going to be able to cast anything in the next lifetime. They're just going to spend it clearing all this weight, all these seeds. They're going to have to de-weed the garden. I know there's Sagittarius somewhere in the birth chart too that can indicate they did too much negative with their gifts, so they're not allowed to have it. But that doesn't happen until the next lifetime. There's nothing really to know in this lifetime in the birth chart. It won't be until the next lifetime. And maybe for some of you, you have these signs in whatever placements where it indicates that you lost your gifts at one point in time. So you might be coming across that person in this lifetime, being your next lifetime, as a reminder. That's it. Nothing but a reminder. This is where you used to be. And if you choose the wrong path, this is where you could end up back at. We've done that. Let's learn, right? And you're learning, you're ascending. That's what's up. That's what's up, Cancer. So guys, you could be dealing with a Pisces, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But we can be any sign at any time. So you could be dealing with anybody. These are just the energies that are present. All right. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. I hope this message helps who it needs to, how it needs to. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, like, share, subscribe, and as always, you guys, stay beautiful.